So a little while ago, I did a piece where I used all of my green art supplies in just one piece. I have been getting that inkling again, so I think we might do that. Let's get into it. I don't need that right now because first things first, I need to gather my art supplies. I should also probably tell you what color we are doing. We're gonna do purple. This is the only thing that I had to get out that I can't show you guys because it's in drawers next to my thing or whatever, so whatever. We're doing purple. Got my super cheap Apple Barrel craft paint in purple iris, so that's gonna go somewhere. So now we're gonna get to digging. Got my acrylic markers, this whole thing, this, these, this, these, and then also my, hello, I'm very close to you now, my alcohol markers. I also have these handy to me, so I have these Bic purple pens, this little guy. I think that's all of the purple that is for me. So I guess we just get to picking, I guess. We'll just start with the top guy. Oh, okay. This is purple, technically. I think this is purple. Who else is purple in here? Are you? Violet, all right. Violet blue. Wait, oh, this little baby. That's a purple too. That's what I always use to sketch, so you can tell that he is the most loved out of all of the purple ones that I have. Okay, that's it for that pen. Okay, let's go with this guy. I seem to be missing a few. Who are you? Wait. What? Magenta, helio blue, reddish. These aren't purple either. That's ultramarine. Okay, does this seriously not? Okay, well that was easy. Okay, this is my gouache, so... Oh no. How can you tell that a person never uses their gouache without them having to say that when it looks crusty like that? Luckily, I have a spray bottle, so I'm just gonna spray this purple guy right here. Oh, that was a very nice directed stream. I'm not gonna get the cup out because I don't want it all over my little pinkies. Next thing we're gonna go through is this little guy. This. Okay, this should be pretty easy because all of these are pretty much red. Here's our purple, so I'm just gonna grab all of these. Is this one technically purple? Wisteria, I believe so. Who are you? Lilac? Yep. I don't even know how to say that word. Quinacridone violet. Okay, these are all of the purples in this set. Okay, all right, sure. This tub next, I think. Now this is just kind of a mishmash of everything that I have. I've got calligraphy pens in here. I have these things. I have watercolor pencils and Crayola markers. So, oh, and Sharpies. Any purples in here? See a bunch of blues. Are you purple technically? I think technically. Oh yeah, it says playful purple. So, okay, so that's it for that. Easy, easy. What about my watercolor pencils? Is this purple? Oh, that's definitely purple. This purple. I don't think I have a purple one over here, but this one is pretty. Ooh, we'll try it. This one is the only purple out of this set, I think. Any purples in here? No, purple's in here. Yes, this is purple. I would technically say that this one is purple too. And then these are all just skin tone colors. So no purples in there. That's it out of the hodgepodge bucket. And now, very sad Posca collection. I only have this purple one in here, but that's fun because it's got glitter in it. Okay, these, let's see. We got a lot of purples in here. Purple, purple. Is this technically like periwinkle? What is this? It doesn't have a name, so we'll just try it. This is definitely purple. I think these are a good start. Now, my alcohol markers. I can't really show you guys that either, so you're just gonna have to trust me as I pull them out. I can't remember if clematis is a purple or not, so we'll swatch that too. Looks like everything else is too pink or too blue, so I think this is all of the alcohol markers that we have to work with today. Cool, let's go ahead and sharpen these guys. And I think we can sharpen some of these guys too while we're at it. Now that I'm looking at this one might be just plain old blue. It says violet blue, but let's do the arranging. Swatching time. Could I have written that in purple? Yes. Did I? No. I like doing these swatches just because everything that I think should be the colors that I'm looking for, it's completely different whenever you put it out. Like this one is technically a red, but it looks like a really desaturated purple. And then this one is technically a violet and it looks pink. So I like to go back through and like eliminate all the ones that aren't actually the color that I'm going for. Like this one is too red, even though it's a vivid purple. Can't always rely on the names, I guess. And that is literally just like it looks blue to my eyeballs. Yep, both of those are just blue, even though this says this is a red as well. So right off the bat, this one, and these are also nose, I think. Alcohol markers are done. Paints next. So I think 43 is too blue, but all the other ones are pretty good. So I'm happy about that. I haven't even cracked open this bad boy. Let's give it a good shaking. There. Okay. Gouache time? I always see like such magical pieces with gouache. I'm like, oh, I wish I could do that. And I think I can. I just gotta learn. Very nice. Okay. Glad my gouache was not too crusty to use. Oh, I guess technically we have this too, because this is a watercolor pencil. I love the way watercolor looks, but I just can't. That is all the paints. And so now we're just gonna speed run through all of these. Oof. So many. Instead of labeling these, I'm just gonna put them in the order that I use them. What is that? Aubergine purple? That looks like just brown. And that's a blue. And that's straight up pink. I thought it might be a little purpley, but nope. What can we eliminate? I think this one. This one, I feel like we can get away with using this one as our dark purple, because this one looks almost too like desaturated. So I don't. Meh, I say. This one is blue, this one is red, and this one is blue, and this one is pink. Shift these and try out our miscellaneous. I already know this is purple. The big old chunky Crayola. This one I think is gonna be pretty pink as well. Yeah, that's a little too pink. Ooh, that is a very vivid, but it is still technically a purple, I think. That is also straight up pink. Boop. Primrose. I think this one's probably going to be pretty pink too. I think this one is pretty similar to this one, so I think it's technically purple. I know this is purple. Purple pin. This is definitely going to be purple. And the very last thing, our little Sharpie, which although a little crusty, still purple. Also not actually a Sharpie. It's big. Okay, that is all of our purple art supplies picked out. So I guess the next thing we gotta do is figure out what the heck and we're actually drawing. I thought that we could use this space down here to do a couple little sketches, kind of plan out what we want to do our little finished piece over here, or maybe on a new one where we tape it down and all that good stuff, since we're going to be working with paints. Do a couple squares here so we can do some planing, I suppose. I can also do like a couple little sketches over here of what purple reminds us of, I guess. Flowers, grapes as well. But in like a theme sense, I think of like magical, like dark forest, dark caves with like cute little things in it. I don't know, it just feels a little mysterious almost, you know? And then whenever I think about that stuff, I think about like crystals and things, like little bits and bobs of random junk and sparkly bits. I also mentioned in my last video that I have not mastered glowy bits on traditional art yet. Digital art, no problem, but maybe this is my chance to experiment. Bring up a reference just to draw an actual purple flower instead of just a flower that is purple. Does that make sense? Aren't those so pretty? I've never even heard of these. Lisianthus. Okay, I think I want to try to draw that because I hate myself. So it looks like they got like a little middle bit and they're pretty round. Almost like a spiraling motion. I'm just gonna draw a blackberry. technically their juices and stuff are purple. Also, blackberry is my favorite berry. I love them. I'm gonna put it right here. I'm thinking about, okay, so if I want it to be glowy, okay, so I'm just gonna write down what we've already talked about. Glowy crystals or amethyst instead of crystals, little glowy amethyst bits. Idea, flowers, magic, mystery. We can do like little glowy mushrooms even. That would be pretty cute. Meh, I don't like that. Ooh, what if it was like a magical cave entrance? We could even do like little like runes and stuff around it that are glowing going into the cave. Oh, okay. Little character here coming either in or out. I don't really know what. We can still put our little mushrooms and stuff out here. Okay, I did a little sketching and I think okay, so I have two ideas. I don't know which one I'm gonna do because I like them both. Okay, so here, look. These two right here. So this one is like a girl walking up to like a magical cave and she's like parting overgrown vines and it's nice and purple. And then this one, I thought it could be like she's in the cave, but it's like a cutout so you can see in the cave, or maybe she's going into the cave or coming out of the cave, but she has found a glowing crystal and she's holding it. So I am just gonna do what you shouldn't do and I'm gonna wing it. Maybe like combine them. I don't know, but I'm just gonna put this up here for reference and I already have my little paper here, so we're just gonna get to going. I can make like the edges look all craggy and stuff. That'll be fine. That'll be good. I'm hyping myself up because I'm getting nervous. So I'm gonna just start with a circle, I guess, and then make it craggy. So I think it'd be cool if she was holding a flower, but growing out of the center, maybe it is amethyst. And so she found this super rare flower that's like really cool. And then maybe like little magical bits coming off of it. And that's like illuminating her face. Maybe? I don't like that head. I really do like how that flower is though, so that'll be a good. I always draw my heads looking straight on, so I kind of want her looking down and I'm going to challenge myself to do so. Just a little bit. Just like a little smidgen. I want some of like the crystals growing out the side. Problem is I'm trying to make it look like there's cracks and stuff without it making it look like it's bricks. And so I'm trying to figure out that little happy medium. Oh, she could be coming out. And so then over here for decoration. I think that is a good start. I think that once we get the colors and stuff on, it'll maybe make me feel better. Oh, we could also put like the different runes and stuff around here. Coloring time. Let's do V230 and we'll do a little underpainting action first because what are you? Alcohol markers. Bing, bing. These should go down first. Yes. And I'm going to go ahead and color this part all the way in because this is going to be filled in with something super dark. So trying to keep in mind the glowy bits. Her forehead would also be pretty dark. Pretty much the opposite of what I would normally do. Put some shadows in the crags. Okay, one down, gazillion to go. Another thing that I really need to work on is lighting. Definitely not my strong suit, so I should probably do some practicing on that too. I think what I want to do is I want to do a wash over all of this with the gouache. We'll do a little gouache wash. Okay, I'm starting to see it a little bit. I was getting a little frustrated. I thought I bit off more than I can chew. But I think I'm starting to see it. That's enough gouache. We got a lot to get through. I get stuck on one supply and then I'm like, oh shoot, I still have all these. Okay, I'm trying to figure out if I want to do this pen for her eyes or if that will be too creepy. And then I could do like a light purple pencil over it, make it look a little glowy, you know? Okay, we're just gonna do it. Also, I can clean up some of my marker lines with this thing. Go back around to runes and maybe make those pop a little more. Let's do the watercolor pencil real quick. Darken up some spaces and move it around. It also helps that that last marker I used is water based, and so I can kind of move that around too to fill in all of the little gaps. I really struggle with trusting the process. Like I have something in my brain and it's just not turning out quite how I envisioned it, you know? It's so easy to just be like, all right, that's it, give up. But if you would have just went a little bit further, you would have been way more happy with it, you know? But you never know until you get to that point, I guess. Do I do colored pencils now? Sure, why not? Okay, maybe add a little bit more craggedy details. I also want to use these colored pencils to maybe add a little bit more detail to the dress. Maybe like little patterns and stuff. It's so hard for me not to put a shadow under the chin. It just doesn't look right without it. I kind of want to do this Crayola color for maybe the mushrooms. Yeah, I think that's nice. I think it makes those pop a little bit more. Do little swirly bits on her dress, maybe. I don't know. I like it. I also forgot that I was supposed to do the apple barrel. Oh, it's probably gross now, but I mean, if it's not fairly obvious that I was winging it before, it definitely should be now. Let's do some more shadows. Okay, how many more left do we have? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11. I know that these are permanent, but it's sitting on top of a lot of different art supplies, so I wonder if the magical gift of water will help it. Let's see. I just want it to spread out a little bit. And to absolutely no one's surprise, no. Permanent marker does not get smudged by water. But Crayola does, so I can put this on the edge here maybe, and then I can kind of smudge that out. Yes ma'am, that'll do it. Didn't know where I was gonna put it, but problem solved. I want to use the glitter pen last for like little, you know, bits of glitter. Use it a little bit for shadow on the dress where there's little white bits maybe. Maybe add a little bit of texture, which I love. Last two. Okay. Oh, technically 3, because we still have our glitter pen to do.
How you doing?
I'm on my last one. Full glitter dots on the mushrooms. Okay, it's done. Oh, okay. I would like to be fully transparent with you guys because this movie, you know, this video is just a fraction of the time that it took me to do this. It actually took me about a total of 3 hours to do this. But with art, you can't really rush the process and you kind of just have to let it be, you know? In total, it took me about 3 hours to do everything. But I did have to take a little break in between just to fill my tummy, which is really important too. If you feel like you're taking too long on your art, just know that it's a process. It takes time and a lot of effort to make whatever is in your brain come to life on the page. So if you need to, walk away, come back to it, it'll still be there, and you'll be able to look at it with your fresh eyeballs. Here she is, all finished, our purple girly in her purple little cave. That's it for today. I hope you had a fun time coming along and doodling with me as we did this finished piece and our sketchbook spread. This is like, we got a full thing happening right here. Look at that. Boop, boop, boop. If you doodled along, please post it on Instagram and tag me. You can find me at xsirensketches. I would absolutely love to see your beautiful art. Please don't forget to like and subscribe. It helps out the channel a whole bunch. And until I see you next week, don't forget to be kind to yourself. Bye!